there, we should be able to make it all the way to the marina. Then we'll fire up the engine and start all that, you know. Now, all right, girl. There you go. Now, you're better off that way, ain't you? Look at that. Beautiful. Now we're pointing past the point there. We'll see if we can get her going this way. Close halt in there. Yeah. Get her rolling this way. We got to get out away from the land a little bit. Then that wind will start kicking up again. Keep a free hand on the main sheet. Got a little shade. God provide us a little bit of shade there, it looks like. Let's see how much I can point up. Nice and peaceful in it, except for me talking your ear off. But hoping we can get everybody in on the relationship with Christ and Him crucified. That's the name of the game. What are we at? 101 feet of water. Yep. A little deep. If we were to fall off here, I know it's 100 feet plus in some of these places, so I got me a 300-foot anchor line lay out there. You never know. Now she got calmed down. You see the wind out there about that buoy, that channel marker. It's going to start picking up here and then catch the top of the sail. Yep. I'm going to turn off that noise for you. See if I can't point right up the marker and keep the sails full. I'm going to try the autopilot if I ever get steady winds where she'll sail just by tying a line to the boom or even the mainsail sheet. Tie that off, see what happens. Seems like it'd be pretty cool to learn that. Then she'll sail and I can walk around and go down, get a cup of coffee if I need to. Let's see, there's a wind shift. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? My telltale's not showing me any wind. It's the calm before the storm. If we keep drifting up there, she'll catch some wind. You can see the glass over there on the water. And right there at the buoy, you can see the winds. And I should be able to sail right on in past the point there. Once she does that, you know. But for now, we'll let her drift. And the wind kicks up. I'll get me a drink of water here. Have a seat on the bosun seat. And we'll see. Give me a chance before the wind kicks up. These are the still times of sailing. But as soon as you think it's boring, something kicks up and you're going. So you gotta be careful what you wish for. I'm gonna cut the jib loose a little bit, and if it catches some wind out front one way or another, and she'll be loose enough. Looks like I need to change my line up there on my jib sheets. Make this one the port side and the other one starboard. Motorboat. We're getting ready to be a motorboat here. Get in port about 4. Go home and do laundry. And let it blow herself over. See how she's tinkering to the left. Being on a see that she's starting to tinker that way. It's not enough to put in gear, but enough to blow me that way. That's okay, we can let it do that. We can lock her in a little bit here and let it come on over here. You want to come over here? Come on over, honey. All right. Now we're just right in the irons. Oh, now you want to go that way. Yep. Well, I thought you might. Say okay. A-okay. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, here we go. That's A-okay. Now, you're gonna turn her that way a little bit. That's all right. Lock you in. Now we can sail again. Look at that. Now we're gonna start moving a little bit, huh? Yep, there it comes. Just like we promised, huh? Just like we wanted. Pointing that way off the top. A little heeling action here. Yeah. Unlock the wheels and turn it whichever way we need to go. Feel that wind. Can't see a telltale. Probably would let her out a bit. Let's see what happens. Let her out a little bit that way. Telltale come out a bit. Yeah. Now, sails are like airfoils, so you want to shape it like an airfoil. See the curvature of it on the inside. So if you imagine a molecule of wind there where that bolt is on the mast, and there's a molecule on each side of the mast, and they want to meet out here where the green line is at the same time, then the outside of the sail is curved out, so that the molecule of wind on the outside of the sail has to travel farther. So that means it has to travel faster to meet its buddy on the inside, and therefore the faster the fluid, the lower the pressure. So it's a low pressure side on the front of the sail, creating a slower moving molecule on the inside of the sail. So that means that it's high pressure on the inside. So you got low pressure vacuuming it, so to speak, and that's called lift. Creating lift on the outside of the sail, just like an airplane wing, except for these are vertical and the airplane wings are horizontally mounted. So you got the same two pieces of air that get split at the mast there, they want to meet back here at the end. So it's a Bernoulli principle: the faster fluid, the lower the pressure; the slower the fluid, the higher the pressure. So So then we're basically shaping the sail and putting it the correct direction into the wind, or the relative wind, that will give it the best, highest efficiency of lift on the outside of the sail. Now we'll start heeling because we picked up the wind. I'm not pushing the motor like a prop on an airplane, but I am just basically putting my airfoil into the God-given relative wind and shaping it so it can give me the best lift. And then we have the speed of the wind that we have no control over, so that speed is controlled by God on how fast we go. But we can shape our sails and trim our sails basically into the wind, out of the wind more, and that's where that red telltale up there, when it's flying straight back, and if it was on the sail you'd see it flying with the sail or flat against the sail. And when it's going straight back and no luff, and you got a good curvature of the airfoil, then she's sailing full sail, pretty much downwind. So now we raised the main first and the jib second. So what I'm getting ready to do is lock this wheel and bring the jib in while we get ready to go back to port, while we have our little